Hello everybody, Squiddish here, welcome back to WTF is this Loadout, and I have got something important to tell you guys.
Prepare to be manhandled by justice, jokers!
And something else on top of that too. WTF is this Loadout has been approved as a weekly Machinima RESPAWN show, so Total Biscuit fans, mark your calendars every Sunday, be here, or you might miss your opportunity to flame the comment section about the show title. Now this week's Loadout comes from Fraser15, and I'm calling it the Bulletstorm, because it's packing dual extended mag SMGs for limitless bullet spraying power. Today's game type is Team Deathmatch, because I'm keeping on with the changing it up for you guys. Did some Fumigation, Bounty Hunter last week, and now this is like the first time I've ever played Team Deathmatch, because I'm an objective player. I enjoy PTFOing, as some could say, and Team Deathmatch just doesn't really do it for me, but whatever. Here you go. And today we're gonna come out of the gate with the Gatekeeper. Terrible puns aside, this is the better of the game's two SMGs. With a fairly large clip, pretty high damage and reasonably low spread, coupled with a fast reload time, even using the extended mags, this is a great go-to gun for any close to mid-range engagements. Now, the two SMGs in this gun work pretty similarly, so just about everything I say about the Gatekeeper is also going to apply to the Desperado, which is going to come up here in a minute as it's the second gun in the loadout, that little puppy right there. They're not great for long range, they're not even really great for medium range, but they can do pretty well at what they do, which is tearing shit up anywhere under 20 yards. Not a whole lot can stand up to the Gatekeeper at super short range, except that incredibly fat man's ass, which I found myself on the receiving end of, which is not pleasant, but he didn't walk away from that, so it's okay. It's how we do business. And like I said, our second gun on the loadout here is the Desperado. This thing's really tiny and doesn't pack a whole lot of a punch. It's one of the weaker guns in the game, but it effectively serves the same purpose as the Kingmaker. If you don't finish someone off with a clip of your primary weapon, whip out the Desperado and just spray him down to finish off that kill. It's pretty much an extension of your primary weapon, and it does that pretty well, but if you try to main weapon this thing, you're gonna be pretty sad. Now this sniper over here is gonna say hello to the Inflatable Insoles. Don't shoot at me when I'm trying to talk about useless shitty SMGs like the Desperado, son. It's hard enough to try and find things to say about that gun without having to worry about my domal cavity being excavated by your Buccaneer. Now the Inflatable Insoles do two things. One, they allow you to double jump around to avoid fire, come up behind people, get into places they don't expect you. Now granted, you can do this with the spring shoes, the grapple gun, the glider rig, any of those things will work for this. But the Insoles, you can just double jump anywhere. You don't have to prep it up like the grapple gun, you don't have to find a vent like the glider rig, shut up. Or charge it up like the spring shoes. The Inflatable Insoles, you can just suddenly be behind people on a ledge they weren't expecting you to come up on. It's really nice for flanking and just jumping around during a fight, making you a difficult target to track. I'm not personally a huge fan of them because it makes it just about as hard for you to shoot. Fuck you in your face. Just about as hard for you to shoot as it does for them to shoot you. But when you're rocking the tough, that's okay, because you can take a bit of a hit. Like right here. I can take a fairly moderate ass pounding before I go down. And being the middle of the road guy, he's not too slow either. However, being the middle of the road guy, he's not particularly good at anything he does either, is the downside. He can't take a whole lot of hits. I mean, he can take a decent amount, but not a whole lot, and he ain't particularly fast. I mean, he can move at a decent speed, but he ain't particularly fast. So, middle of the road is middle of the road, basically. And now that I am deep in enemy territory, I'm gonna totally freaking whiff with that hatchet, and I don't even know what I'm going for here. But fuck you, Speedy! Quit sniping! Okay, hold on. Hold on, I got this. There we go. See, you bring enough SMGs to the fight. How is that not a stomp? You bring enough SMGs to the fight, you don't need to worry about running out of bullets. You have thousands of bullets. Thousands and thousands of bullets, just waiting to be shoved into the skulls of hapless jokers. And it's beautiful. It's like poetry in motion coming out of your guts. I did have fun playing with this loadout. I MVP'd a couple games with it, but I thought this was the one that best gave a demonstration of everything the loadout has to offer, including absolutely wildly flung hatchets that would have been completely awesome had it hit somebody, although it didn't. shoot the motivator first. Even if you die, you've done your team a great service because you took out the healer. Then come back around and just wildly chuck a hatchet down there and just, you know, kill the guy with kill crazy. Again, do your team a service before you go down. Take out the high priority target. Seriously, it's teamwork. Even in team deathmatch, where there's no real objective, it's teamwork. And with that said, I need more loadouts, kids. Post them up. Weapon, body type, gadget. And next Sunday, same time, same place, same amount of fanboys flaming me about the title. Maybe your loadout will be featured. Committing glorious justice on whatever game type I decide I feel like playing that week. This is Squiddish, and good day to you all, gentlemen, and the 4 ladies in the audience.